What's going on, guys? Welcome back to My Trading Mindset. As you can see, I'm trying to set my limit order here with my bracket order. So I just placed it. Now it just got filled right there. So here's my fill line, and I am taking a sell because on my overbought oversold indicator it shows that it's been overbought. So as you see here on these levels here, when it touched my overbought, it shot down. So I took this trade based on that, and let's see how it, well, I know how it goes, but let's just keep an eye on it. I'm gonna fast forward through this in a second. Now remember that each candle right now is 3 minutes. So this is basically, you have to be patient. I am somewhat patient sometimes, and sometimes I'm not. So you can tell probably some of my trades I kind of rush through them, but it's still showing that it's highly stressed here, and I'm anticipating that the market goes down. And I have my take profit here at $100, my stop loss at $100. So this is my negative 100, and this is my positive 100. So once it touches this line, I make $500. I make $100 once I touch this line right here. And as you can tell here, it's gonna probably shoot down, and I'm gonna hit my take profit at $100. If I have this another point down, this would be a $200. There we go. It just took profit right here. It moved so quick that you didn't see the bar come down, but it came down, made a new low, and bounced back up to that level, and then now it's continuing down. So had I put my profit loss instead of here, if I had moved it down here to 200, I would have made $200 on this trade. So let me jump to my next trade and go through that real quick. Alright, guys. On this trade here, I was filled, but my bracket order didn't come in, and I was going based off of, I was going based off of this level here. It didn't quite hit my target, but my position but my bracket order wasn't working. I wasn't quite getting it right. Oh, I see what I was doing. Okay, I was putting it in the wrong spot. I didn't have enough funds to take profit on that. I kind of clicked on the wrong side now that I'm looking at the replay. But I got the stop loss in there, and if this would have hit down here and my mark, and you would see this light up red, that would have been my perfect entry point, which I think I kind of got into early. Let me see. Let's see how this trade goes. Yeah, I actually am in a buy position here, and I should have, I think, scalped out. Maybe whenever I got back to zero, because I knew that the market was going to come back down. Yeah, here I'm already at a loss of $87. So I'm kind of just waiting. I'm hoping that the market goes back up. I mean, I could scalp out there and just have and cut my losses, but you know, I'm still hoping that it bounces up. Alright, see here how I got triggered. At the close of this candle would have been a perfect entry point. So yeah, I got stopped out right there. And I took that loss. So, let me jump to my next trade and I'll be back. And I went back on the video because I believe I had set my my stop loss at $150. So I lost $150. So far today I made 100 and lost 150. Alright guys, this is trade number 3. I am already in it. As you can see, I have my stop loss and my take profit already here on the screen. This is my stop loss, my take profit, and I'm going based off of this entry point, which I took this trade right after the other one. This is where I told you that would have been the best entry point whenever that the red showed on my oversold. So I moved my stop loss up to minimize my losses so that I can have a win. I'm already in profit by 125. So I'm trying to see if I can get my, keep scaling my stop loss up and scaling my take profit up to see if I could, get more profits by just doing that. I'm still trying to get that down. It takes a minute, not a minute, but it takes a couple seconds from when I scale it up and down. Right there, as you can see, I'm at 175 profit, and it bounces up, and I just keep moving it up. I'm trying to see if I can get to 200 take profit, and I'm just scaling it up slowly, just so that I could try to minimize my loss. Well, I'm not gonna lose here. I'm with a win, and I got stopped out. It bounced down and it stopped out. I think at 175 was it? So I made $175 on that trade. Alright guys, I'm trying to get into this other trade. See, now that it came all the way back up on my downtrend, I have my trend lines here, so I know that it's going to go down. I'm selling. I should have sold up here at the top. I should have sold up here, but I'm trying to click my video to start recording when I get back. It's moving so fast that I kind of missed it. I believe I missed this entry. I don't know if I got in. Can't remember, but let's see. I set it at a limit order, so when it comes back up to the 38.13, yeah, I ended up canceling that one. I didn't go with it because I missed that entry. As you can see, the market is on a downtrend, and I have my trend lines that I drew earlier today. Earlier it was on an uptrend, but it had a change in market and it started coming down, so now it starts creating this channel here. And so what we're gonna see, it's a whole bunch of touch and goes on the lower channel and the top channel. So like I told you, my trading strategy, I like to take advantage of that and get in low whenever it's down towards my bottom line, whenever it's oversold, and then just take profit once it reaches $100 or so, because to me profit is profit. So let's see, I think I jump in this order real quick to buy one contract. Let's see, I took a buy there, my stop loss, take profit, and It got real close to it. I don't know why it ain't showing my. Oh, okay. I'm not in the trade yet. Sorry, guys. So I wanted it to touch there. The market has to come down and touch my buy limit. It hadn't done that yet. So I think I tried moving it up a little bit, which, like what I was telling you about earlier, I'm a little bit impatient sometimes. So I'm like, damn, I didn't get in. So earlier today, I drew my support line, and you know, I had a feeling that the market was just going to be bouncing off of here. It's going to come low, just keep doing all these, you know, shadow and wicks and shadows. So I wait this one out. I believe I canceled this order. Let's see. Oh no, this is the one I lost. So see how it touched my buy order? I should have reversed it. I'm still trying to get used to this reverse. And it starts coming down. I'm at, there you go, touch my $100 loss. So I lost $100 on this trade. But the market came down real low, so I'm like, man, I need to stop focusing on recording these videos. So let me just jump on a straight trade. So right there, I just took a buy option because it was at its lowest, and I'm already in profit. So I went ahead and I selected a just buy market option. Now I'm gonna set my stop loss. I set my stop loss there. I believe it was $100, and I just start writing it out. So I'm at $25 profit. And it starts going up. Since I know this is my support line, I know that the market's gonna close above this, but it can always shoot down and go back up, you know. So it's only, you know, split seconds how the market moves. So there we are, $137.50, 162. So I decided, I think I want to close the position, or I try to add a stop loss. Let's see. There we go. I start to add the take profit. I put $200 and I guess it was 200 even. So I want the market to come up, and then again, like I told you earlier, I start wanting, you know, the win more than trying to just trail it and follow it. So I believe I start moving my take profit down a little bit lower to where this candle's at right here, where the wick is at. Because I started getting scared that it was going to shoot down again and come and touch this level and then, you know, bounce back up. But I wanted to get these profits in so I could try to take another order whenever it starts getting closer to the top. You see my profit. It's at 125. I could have scalped out there, but so see, as the market continues to just show the bearish candle, I start moving my take profit down. because I want to make something. I don't want to lose $100. I want to make something at least. I could always bring my stop loss up to break even, which would be here at the blue line. This would be my break even point. If I move my stop loss up to the break even point, I don't lose nothing on this trade. Maybe just the commissions, but there we go. We lowered it down, and I believe it was $175 once it touched that tick. So it was $175 there. And let's see, what else did I end up doing? Alright. Here it's touching that level that I was telling you about earlier, which is my support line on the downtrend. Take my stop loss. I put my stop loss at $100, and I placed the order. I didn't want to put a take profit because I wanted to see if I could take more profit than this. And what I like is that you could add the take profit afterwards, after the fact. So you see I'm already at 62.50, 75. And I'm thinking, I'm like, let me see, what should I do? Because I didn't want to lose an opportunity for it to shoot down, which I have done in the past. Because I started trying just to add my stop loss, and it automatically triggers, and then it goes down 4 or 5 points, and I could have had $300 in the trade instead of just the initial $100 that I set normally. So here we go. It shot down, and I believe, can't remember where it was, but see how it is here. I took $200 profit, but see how it keeps on coming down. I was like, dang, I should have stayed in it without the take profit. Down here, I could have made. Let me see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably another $200 to $250 extra. So I would have made maybe $450 on this one trade. But I'll take my $200. That's a nice one. So what we gotta remember, guys. Yeah, I lost my opportunity. Somebody walked in my office, so I lost the chance to scalp out on that long trade. The market shoots down again. I'm anticipating that pullback so that I could get into the trade, because the market's going down, but the buyers are pushing the market price back above this support line right here. So once the market breaks this line, this becomes the new resistance. So then the prices start bouncing off this line. But since it's support, I'm still expecting the market to close above that line. That's kind of how I used to trade, or how I trade the binary options on Nadex. But now that I'm getting into this, so bear with me, guys. I'm still new to this. To me, it's a lot better than Nadex. It's easier for me. As you can see, I've taken about the same number of contracts that I normally trade on Nadex, and my profit's a lot higher than what I normally get on Nadex, unless I'm trading with a larger account. Yeah, so what we see here is a whole bunch of long wicks and a whole bunch of the shadows. It's just the buyers and sellers. They keep on buying and selling. They're just trying to see who can actually overpower this line here. You know, if we're gonna push price down below it or move up. And here we go. I like to see this here. Once it comes down, I just jumped in, got in. I got in right here. That's where I got filled at. So I didn't set my stop loss yet. So which you can tell that I think it ends up coming up higher. So anyways, that was the last trade of the day, I believe. And I'll pause the video real quick. So that was the last trade of the day. Alright guys, so today the first trade I took, I made $100. The second trade I lost $150. The third trade I lost $100. The fourth trade I made $175. The fifth I made $175. And the sixth I made $200. And the last trade I made $162.50 for a total of $562.50 for the day. So yeah, I try to put FD there, but never mind. Yeah, so I made $562.50, you know, just trading these E-mini futures while I'm actually working too. So my account total value now is at $1724.50. So let me tell you, earlier today I called my broker and I was asking him about my fees because they were kind of high. You know, yesterday I left off with $12.50 and they charged me $50 because you get your statement overnight. They give it to you the next day, and they charged me $50 in some commissions and margins and stuff. So then I asked them, and whenever I made my account, I opted in to have the $300 margins, you know, which is a special they were running. Do not do that. You pay a lot more commissions and you lose a lot of some of your gains, you know. So I'm all for cheap commissions. I'd rather keep most of my money that I make. So that kind of, you know, dropped my account yesterday from $12.50 to about $11.62, and then I added my $562.50 for the day, which gave me a total of $1724.50. But again, it was still a good trading day for me. If you guys want to trade like me, visit my website, MYTRADINGMINDSET.com, and you could either get my indicators or get my mastery course and start learning. Alright guys, I'll catch you on the next one.